Ooh, I'm back again already. Guess I'm feeling productive tonight. um, I was actually just thinking over a cigarette that people might respond, asking me to expand on what I actually look for in a person, because I realized in just the last video that I just made that I don't really talk about what I'm looking for. So I figured, what the hell? Why not? I'll talk about it. Um, so my preferred attributes in a boyfriend or someone with dating potential. Like I said, I don't have many specifics that are like intricately detailed. The physical characteristics, I mean, I'll list those off because those are simple, and no matter what everyone says, looks do matter to a point. I mean, you're attracted to what you're attracted to. Honestly, sometimes I wish I were attracted to other races because that's the first thing. I've only ever been attracted to white guys. Some other races like mixed, like some Latinos, some Native Americans, but generally I haven't really ever been too attracted to people outside my own race. And that's not something that I practice. I've been called a racist for it. It's just, you're attracted to what you're attracted to. And sometimes I wish that I was attracted to other races more because I'd have more opportunity. Um, so, no, I'm not a racist. I don't choose to only date white guys. It's just, unfortunately, when I look at, a black guy, I'm generally not attracted. I've tried. So I hope that doesn't offend anyone. That's just me being honest. Um, as far as the rest of the physical characteristics, I don't have a preference for eyes, hair color. Um, when people ask me what's your type, I only have some basic definitions, which is obviously, like I already said, I'm generally attracted to white guys. Um, I prefer slim or average. I'm not really attracted to heavier guys. It's just, again, you're attracted to what you're attracted to, and I've never been attracted to someone that was heavier than me. Um, I like what I like when I see it, and so I don't have a specific type that I'm attracted to or not. I mean, I have my weaknesses. I'm weak for blondes and redheads. How cliche is that? Um, but beyond that, yeah, I really don't have a lot of requirements in looks other than those couple things. But as far as qualities, like personality qualities, I don't want to date a jackass. um, it's just someone that's honest is my biggest thing because I've been lied to so much and used and manipulated by people. I have a very bad habit of possessing the ability to trust unconditionally. Um, I get that from my mother, I think. I think the best in people. I prefer to believe the best in people exists. I give everyone a chance when I meet them. I don't judge anybody. I give them a few chances to prove that they're good or bad of a person, and so that leads me to when someone tells me something, I take it at face value, which has led me to basically be told I wear my heart on my sleeve. Maybe I do. But when I say that I want somebody who doesn't lie, just be honest about how you feel. That's my biggest thing. Is passion is a big thing in my life, and I'm looking for someone who is not afraid of sharing their emotions, someone who is not afraid of opening up. I can't be with someone that, is unable to express how they feel, be it through affection or words. Um, because if you're afraid to show how you feel, then you shouldn't be getting into a relationship. You should really work on yourself. So that aspect of honesty is a big thing. The other thing is, you know, if I like you, I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to sit there and play the coy game of waiting 3 days to call the person because that's what society says you should do, otherwise you seem creepy. I'm not going to call them 50,000 times, but if we go out, we have a good time. I'll text or call the next day to say, hey, I had a really good time last night, blah, 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 blah. That's how I am. I don't like keeping people in the dark, and I don't like being kept in the dark, so I don't want somebody who's going to play those games of, oh, we went out last night, so I'm going to wait a week to call him. Communication is a big key. That's my next step is I want someone who is able to communicate clearly, not going to play the mind games. Um, as far as like interests, I mean, would it be nice to date somebody who's also a punk, goth, whatever, like me? Sure. Is it preferred? Maybe, but I'm not going to not go out with somebody just because they don't, fit into the stereotype or the social niche that I'm involved in. Um, like I said, I'll give anyone a chance that I'm attracted to, you know. Um, so if you're a preppy, I'm not going to say no because you're wearing Abercrombie and Fitch. If I feel a connection, I'll go out with you. Um, would it be nice to date somebody in the gaming world? Oh my God, you have no idea. It would be lovely if I could find a guy to date that I could play my games with. Doesn't have to like the same games that I do, but someone that plays World of Warcraft or EverQuest 2 or, other games that I play. Um, someone that can sit down and do a zombie shooter with me in Left 4 Dead 2. That would be awesome. Is it preferred? Yes. Is it necessary? No, as long as they're willing, to not down talk me about it. Gaming is a big part of my life. I enjoy it a lot, and it's part of who I am, just like my obsession with horror movies and industrial music. Um, Beyond that, I just want someone who's real. Like someone who will do those sweet little nothings that you see in romantic comedies, which I have a weakness for, I will not lie. Um, I don't need a Prince Charming because I believe Prince Charming is this fabricated idea that people have because it just makes you set this pedestal that no one can ever reach. So I don't have this ideal of the perfect man that I'm expecting someone to live up to. I'm looking for someone who will treat me right, be honest with me about how he feels, maybe get me some flowers once in a while, maybe do some sweet little things, just to let me know he cares. I'm a huge cuddler. Oh my God, am I a huge cuddler? I sleep with a body pillow that I like clutch like my life depends on it. Um, no, I mean, I don't have a lot of requirements, so it's just kind of interesting meeting people and it's I guess the biggest requirement that people don't meet is the personality connection, because if you're not going to be yourself and not give me a chance to see you for who you are, then I'm going to tell you that I think we're both wasting our time. I tend to be extremely blunt. I guess that's a flaw of mine, but to me it's actually a asset. um, if someone is not honest with me about whether or not they like me, then I'm going to call them on it. I'm going to say, hey, you're not telling me how you feel. What's going on? Um, but like I said, I don't feel like the things that I'm looking for are this massive pile of requirements that nobody can meet. It's just that I haven't really found anybody that does. Honestly, sometimes I think that I should expand my horizons and actually think about long distance relationships because I seem to possess an uncanny ability to connect with people that live in other states. But when it comes to my, locale and my radius of immediate access, I know that I don't live in the best area to meet people. DC people are rather uptight and snobby, as I've talked about. But yeah, as far as what I'm looking for, just something simple. Someone that I can spend my time with, someone that I can curl up and watch a really bad horror movie with and make fun of it, but enjoy it because we love crappy horror movies. Um, Someone that I can take walks in thunderstorms with because I absolutely love doing that. Someone who is a romantic, someone who wants to, settle down and actually build a relationship rather than just date and have sex. Um, so that's kind of what I look for. I really can't think anything else off the top of my head about qualities that I would look for because, like I said, you meet somebody and and I may be old fashioned in that sense that I believe that you're able to meet somebody and just feel a connection, but that's what I'm looking for. The person that I mentioned in my last video, whose name I won't name, when he and I met, the world stopped. And that may sound corny, but it was true. When I saw him walk into my old job the first time I was working at Sam Goody, he walked in and I took one look at him and there was no one else in the world for that moment. And that's how it is to this day for me when I see him and I talk to him. Um, so I guess I'm looking for fireworks and hoping that I'll meet that person. I guess at this point I'd almost settle for a candle flame, but maybe I'll luck out. But anyway, I figured I'd expand on the things that I look for, so that's it. And until later, I will see you guys. Peace.